My name is Cynthia McIntosh, and I welcome you to Word Alive Ministries, called to encourage you and I to have a deep, intimate relationship with Jesus Christ. If you are a returned subscriber or just a visitor today, I want you to know that I want to say thank you for allowing me to become a part of this moment in your life. Oh, yes, you are very important to me, and because of that, I want you to know I'm praying for you daily. I pray for all of my listeners on my YouTube ministry channel and also who listen to my radio programs. God has allowed us to come together so that we can encourage one another. And I pray today that God gives me something to share with your heart from His. Oh, yes, we need to know what God is saying. And today, I just want to let you know this: you are God's idea. And because you are God's idea, He's going to finish what He has started. Oh, yes. I know you may look like your mom, your dad, and have their characteristics, and you have become somewhat like them, but God started it. He initiated it before you were placed in that embryo with His power and with His love. He knows your start date, your finish date. He planned you. You are about Him. He wants you, regardless of how long your parents live. If you're like myself, I lost my dad on last year, and my mother is in a position where she may not make it through this year. And it is very important for me to hang on, and you too, to know and hold on to this truth that you are God's idea. And regardless of what you gain or lose in life, you are going to have everything that you need to finish the life that God has given you. And for this reason, I encourage you to stay connected to God. Stay connected to God. Don't let family, foe, relational issues, issues change you from a life of trusting God to not trusting Him. Hold on to Him to let the world know that God is the reason for your survival. Oh, yes. Many of us will go through great losses. In this life, we have to deal with this phenomenon of life. There will be trouble and victories. Trouble and victories. There will be seasons of great temptations and seasons of great escapes. These are just part of the things that God has presented to mankind because of the curse of sin. And the good news is one day this is going to end. But until that time, know that you are God's idea. In this world, He is going to finish what He has started in your life. I want to share scripture with you just to let you know where I'm getting this truth from. Go with me to Psalms 139, verse 13 through 16. I want to first read it in the New King James Version. This is what the writer says. For you formed my inward parts. You covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise you, O God, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, and that my soul knows very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in secret and skillfully wrought in the lowest parts on the earth. Your eyes saw my substance being yet unformed, and in your book they are all written, the days fashioned for me, when as yet there were none of them. I want to read the same text, Psalms 139, 13 through the 16th verse in the Message Bible. Listen to this. Oh, yes, you shaped me first within, then out. You formed me in my mother's womb, and I thank you, high God. You're breathtaking. Body and soul, I am marvelously made. I worship in adoration. What a creation. You know me inside and out. You know every bone in my body. You know exactly how I was made, bit by bit, how I was sculpted from nothing into something. Like an open book, you watched me grow from conception to birth. All the stages of my days of my life were spread out before you. The days of my life, all prepared before I'd even lived a day. Let me read that last verse, verse 16. Again, like an open book, you watched me grow from conception to birth. All the stages of my life were spread out before you. The days of my life, all prepared before I even lived one day. I read that text to just emphasize the great truth of this text is that your life has been laid out from conception to birth to death to your beginning of new life with Christ in his new heaven and earth. God will be the only thing in your life that will be with you the entire journey. That's what makes him God. He created you. You are his idea. He is going to finish what he has started in your life. And I share this today for you may be facing situations in your life and you're getting tired and worn, as with all of us during certain seasons. Oh, yes, some seasons of life are worse than others. And I want you to know that you're going to get through it. Unless God ends it, you've got to get through it. And you're going to be stronger and better afterwards. Just got to be sure that you hang on to the Lord. Don't focus on the problem, but keep your focus on God's promise. Don't draw in and let the problem suck you into its potential to come to a bad end, but focus on the promises of God that he's given to you personally. And that's why it's very important for you to stay connected to God's heart and to his voice, to his heart and to his voice for your life. You've got to learn to know God when it comes to what he wants from you to please him. Oh, yes, God rewards those that diligently seek him, that please him. It's very difficult for the Lord to ignore someone who refuses to let go of his voice for their life. He loves you unconditionally. On your good days, he loves you. On your bad days, he loves you. Oh, yes, dear hearts, you are God's miracle. You are God's miracle. I want to end this session with just this word that someone sent me, and I want to share it with you. And it says this: you are a miracle. You are brave. You are strong. You are inspiring. You are powerful. You are loved. There isn't a battle that you haven't overcome so far, and there won't be one that will defeat you. You are built differently. It's good to still have you in this world. You are greater than you realize. You make a difference. Thank you for being who you are. Well, beloveds, I hope today that I've said something to encourage your heart. I look forward to sharing again with you very soon.